Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our Monday night wellness preview. My name is Dave Rolfe, and my co-host is Julie Tara. Hi, Julie. Nice to have you. You want to pop on and just say a quick hello?
Oh yeah, hi everyone. So happy to be here with Dave and everyone else. I forgot I was on mute. Yay!
All right. Well, 27 years ago, I got this very interesting call from a past business associate that wanted me to get involved with an opportunity. And the call went something like this. He says, Dave, there's this new Japanese company in town. They're selling magnets, and I think you should get involved. Well, to be honest with you, that call didn't do very much for me. As a matter of fact, the only thing I thought of at the time was refrigerator magnets, and I just couldn't see how that was such a big deal for an opportunity. Now, at the time, I had owned a franchise in Southern California, and the manufacturer went broke and couldn't supply us with the raw materials, and we had to shut our business down. So I was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place and needed to put food on the table. Now, fortunately, he kept sending me information about what this product was all about, and I finally came to the realization it wasn't refrigerator magnets at all. It was actually something to do with health and helping you feel better. And I did some research and kind of got excited about the results that he was telling me about. And then I eventually joined him on January 2nd of 1991. Well, I'm sure glad I did, because I went from a position of being dead broke to a position of being able to do whatever I wanted to do when I wanted to do so. Now, in 1999, I kind of switched gears and changed direction, and I wrote a book. It was called Vested Interest, and it was all about making this business work, and traveled the world and helped people with their businesses to become successful. And today, I'm continuing on that and wrote my second book, and I continue to build the business. So what's exciting, and we're excited, is we want to now show you what this opportunity is all about. So we're going to make a presentation, and here we go. Nikken, a lifestyle opportunity. Now, we're going to talk tonight about our healthcare industry, the company, the technologies, the products, the opportunity, what you need to get started, and training and support. Now, the first area is our healthcare industry. And, it's funny that we call it the healthcare industry, because I think it's the unhealthy care industry. And take a look at the track record. In 1997, we spent about $1.1 trillion. That jumped to $2.26 trillion in 2007. And by 2013, we were up to $2.9 trillion, a little over $9,000 per person in this country, all in an effort to try and make them healthier. Now, the statistics are even getting worse, and today we are approaching that $3.5 trillion mark being spent on this quote-unquote healthcare industry. So what are some of the leading causes to this? Well, we know from the standpoint of everyday effects of stress, too much stress, inadequate sleep, poor nutrition, poor water quality, or not enough water, period. Now, medically proven, stress contributes to things like heart disease, high blood pressure, strokes, fatigue, depression, overeating. Obesity is probably one of the biggest problems today. Diabetes, asthma, colitis, insomnia, ulcers, kidney disorders, and more. And so it's pretty much known that stress is the biggest killer in our society today. Now, what are the top reasons, and why are people so stressed? Well, job pressures, money problems, health concerns, relationships, poor nutrition, sleep deprivation. These are just a few, and there are many more. Now, taking a look at specifics, if we take a look at inadequate sleep, when I was doing research on this, it just blew me away. And this was one of the first things that I saw back in 1991 was what sleeplessness did to people. It causes accidents, it reduces thinking faculties, can lead to serious health problems, Lack of sleep kills your sex drive. It can be depressing. It ages your skin. Losing sleep can make you gain weight. That's something that I didn't know, and that's very interesting. And lack of sleep may increase risk of death. So sleep then is a crucial part to good health. If we take a look at problems caused by lack of proper water intake or poor water quality, the body itself is 72% water. Some areas of the body are higher, but water is one of those crucial ingredients that you must have. And if you don't get the right quantity or the right water, then your body's not going to function. Dehydration is probably the biggest factor that people run into, and it's because we are indoctrinated into drinking Cokes and sodas and so many other liquids that we think are good for our system, but the truth of the matter is water is the most important. Chemical imbalance, constipation and digestive problems, stomach ulcers, joint pain, reduced muscle mass, long periods of illness, hunger pangs, premature aging, all caused by lack of water or proper water intake. If we take a look at nutrition, the fast food industry has bombarded everybody. Our hectic pace, and fast foods use all kinds of ingredients that may or may not be good for us. A lot aren't. A lot of sugar in fast foods products. Now, poor nutrition habits can be a behavioral issue, and because nutrition and diet affect how you feel, how you look, think, and act, and a bad diet results in lower core strength, slower problem solving, and a built muscle response time, and less alertness. So poor nutrition creates many other negative health facts as well. Now, all of this has created what we know as the wellness industry. Now, the wellness industry on the global basis is estimated to have a value of about $3.7 trillion. Now, what's fascinating about this is the fact that the health and wellness market space, nutrition and weight loss represents about 277 billion. Vitamins and supplement sales reached about 13.9 billion in 2018. And the emerging trends this year include self-care, brand transparency, wellness technologies, and a blurring between beauty and wellness. And by this, there seems to be a trend to be well versus just being, good looking or beautiful, and that's an interesting trend. Now, according to the latest report published by Credence Research Inc., Global Health and Wellness Market Growth, Future Prospects, and Competitive Analysis from 2018 to 2026, the global health and wellness market projected to witness a growth rate of over 5.9% per year from 2018 to 2026. North America leading the way, followed by Europe, then Asia, Latin America, and then other countries. So problem solving is the greatest enabler for growth and opportunity, and we have this huge problem in the healthcare arena, which then brings up our company, Nikken. Now, Nikken is one of the world's largest marketing and health products companies. It has a multi-billion-dollar sales history. It started in Japan. It operates in 20 nations in Asia, North America, Europe, Central and South America. And millions make Nikken the world leader in creating a healthy lifestyle using water, sleep, energy, nutrition, and self-care products and technologies. Now, in 1973, Isama Masuda, a desk clerk for a Japanese bus company, blamed his own poor health when his baby was born with a congenital deformity. Now, Masuda began researching and using magnetic shoe inserts, and in 1975 launched Nikken utilizing that wonderful technology. And the company is based on a very unique philosophy of the 5 pillars of health: a healthy finances, a healthy body, a healthy mind, a healthy family, a healthy society, and this all creates a balanced lifestyle. So now I'm going to turn it over to Julie, and she's going to tell you about the wonderful technologies of this and product line. So Julie, you want to join us here?
Thank you so much, Dave. It's just amazing to see that growth. And, you know, I've been involved in natural wellness and healthcare since 1979. And I remember starting with organic foods at that time when nobody was considering eating organic. So it's exciting to see the growth. And this is why I'm in Nikken for over 20 years, is the wellness industry is the future, and especially energy medicine, which has been my expertise now for the last 30 years or so. So I love working with this company. I'm very aligned with these technologies. So let's go into the technologies and take a look at what we have here. And of course, this will be in brief because we can't go into the depth of everything we have. We have a one-stop wellness shop with Nikken. But first and foremost, water. Dave, you put forward, you know, some of the problems we have with water, and that's a very, very big concern in the world. This PyMag water technology was developed in Japan, and it's a very exciting water technology indeed. A regulated acid-alkaline pH balance is essential for maintaining health. We know that health thrives in an alkaline environment and an oxygenated environment. So ordinary water, you know, is often very acidic, even if it's bottled water. And the PyMag waterfall is designed to produce water with added minerals in a pH range of 8.5 to 9.5. This is very health promoting right off the bat. Ionized water decreases oxidation reduction potential. A high ORP contributes to unwanted oxidative decomposition. That means a lot of aging going on. Ionized PyMag water from the waterfall can help offset the oxidizing effect of many elements of the modern diet and environment. And this can actually help slow down cellular destruction. In other words, this is very euthanizing. Commercially bottled water is not only expensive, but the quality or level of contamination can vary depending on where or when it was bottled. The PyMag waterfall provides consistent quality. And this is very important. A lot of people drinking bottled water, and really this very, very sketchy on what is actually in there. The PyMag waterfall is environmentally responsible. This is a huge concern now. It reduces the number of discarded disposable water bottles that become trash in landfills and in the ocean. This also decreases consumption of fossil fuels used in manufacturing the bottles. So PyMag products are made with a recyclable and biodegradable materials, including a polymer that does not leach chemicals into the water, as so many other bottles do. So we have a small water bottle. We love it. Also, it's completely biodegradable. So the PyMag waterfall, this is one of our leading product technologies. Now we get into something that I get super excited about, magnetics. Why do we need the Earth's magnetic field? Well, the fact is we can't live without it. If we didn't have any for 10 days or more, we'd all be dead. And that's an interesting fact, one of the most powerful things I've ever learned in my life. And we are at a detriment. We are at a deficit of this magnetic field, chronic deficit at this time. We live indoors constantly. 90% of our time is indoors. We're surrounded by other fields that are harmful to us, EMF fields, Wi-Fi, 5G coming in, a lot of other frequencies that are really not good for us at all, very harmful in fact. So we need the magnetic field, and this is where Nikken has led the world in magnetics. We have a patented Dynaflux magnetic technology. It's very exciting. It produces a series of magnetic fields that cover a full 360 degrees in 3 dimensions. The internally opposed magnetic surfaces shift in angle as a response to body movements to enhance the field depth. No other technology using permanent magnets can deliver this scope of magnetic coverage. This is so exciting, you guys. It enfolds and surrounds anything in its proximity, even complex shapes. So this is big and is utilized in many, many, many of our products, as you will see. Can we move forward there? Oh, we're getting a little stuck. Okay, great. We got true elements. This is for skin. Skin is your largest organ. It's your interface between you and the environment, and it's very subject to harm from the environment. It's amazing how many chemicals are put into skincare products in the world, and also beauty products. So what we have here is a very high organic true elements with eco certifications. Is very hard to get. A beautiful product line. gently crafted using seaweed varieties. It's abundant in natural minerals, and it's made without synthetic fragrances and some of the essential oils that can have a sensitivity reaction for people. I know my daughter's very sensitive to skin products, and she loves these. In contrast, True Elements makes use of the milder extracts of essential oils and fragrances such as linalool, limonene, and citral. Natural enriching oils, shea butter, sunflower seed, palm kernel, and olive oils are added for skin nourishment. The seaweed species in True Elements are harvested off the coast of Brittany in northwest France, and the harvesting method ensures that the seaweed yields are sustainable. We know seaweed is good on the inside and the outside. Very, very good for our bodies, especially for our skin. These skincare preparations are natural, organic, and free from parabens and GMOs, mineral oils, phthalates, and other chemicals and fragrances. For men and women, True Elements Skincare is a complete line of products that cleanses, tones, and moisturizes to enhance, protect, and care for your skin using nature's own secrets. Very, very, very powerful. There are a lot of network marketing companies that have skincare products, but nothing like ours, as pure as ours. So I'm very proud of that. I'm also super proud of our Nikken Kenzen Nutrition. And again, I started with organics in '79, and I love it that Nikken is very committed to having the highest quality organics. So Nikken believes, as you do, that the best way to take care of your nutritional needs is the natural way. So we created the first complete program based on organic ingredients. These can fill the nutritional gaps in your daily diet, because we know, days go fast. We don't always have time to cook complete meals every time. So to help you eat right, even when your meals may fall short of the mark. So organic-based nutrition means all ingredients are carefully chosen. The organic content is maximized, and not only organics, but non-GMO and beautiful, very high quality, without whey and pea proteins, high level. Nikken Kenzen Wellness Nutrition was founded on a whole food philosophy. These organic-based solutions bring your daily diet even closer to nature. We can't tell you how wonderful we all feel using those products consistently, and have done for myself 23 years now. So as you can see, one-stop wellness shop. We have the sleep system up in the top left with magnetics and other technologies, surround sound, so to speak. We have the energy products. We have the Nikken PiMag waterfall in the bottle. We have our nutritional products and our skincare products, many products. But we understand that the best way to learn about our products is through hearing from people that have had great experiences and having experiences yourself. So in lieu of that, I would love to introduce now a wonderful consultant, Randy Rolfe, a lawyer, a family counselor, an author. She's very, very talented woman. And Randy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be here. I discovered Nikken 20 years ago, and about the same time, just 2 years after you did, I think. And I was so excited to meet you and Dave back then. But the reason I fell in love with Nikken was because I had taught myself about nutrition in the late 70s when I was a lawyer, and I left law to spend more focus on my family and keeping them healthy and having great relationships. But I'd kind of given up the big money I would have made at the big law firm. And I was, after my kids were grown, and I had a family counseling practice out of my house, I was looking for something that would allow me to teach natural health the way I had learned about it. And I'd been shown network marketing companies, but they were all sort of Me Too drinks and vitamins. And then somebody introduced me to Nikken. And it was completely unique technologies. None of us had any complaints. We thought we were as healthy as we could get, but it made perfect sense to me to have the magnetic field reintroduced, because when I left law, we bought an old farmhouse in the country and renovated it so that there was minimal electricity and nothing to block the magnetic energy of the earth, because we had a dirt basement and we didn't do anything to change that. So we felt more relaxed. We wanted to be closer to nature. And also we helped some Indians and farmers fight an ultra high voltage transmission line across their property. So as young lawyers, we heard all the testimony about what this was causing where there were high voltage transmission lines in Canada. It was affecting the cows and the crops, and we saw pictures of dandelions that, because of the genetic effects of the EMFs, were way bigger than they were supposed to be. So I knew that this kind of thing, being able to reintroduce the balanced energy, was going to make a difference for our longevity. I didn't expect anything to happen right away, but they really did. I was able to run faster without getting tired. I could swim longer without getting tired. I had better balance when we did ballroom dancing. But the big change was for my husband. He had had asthma as a child, and when we changed our nutrition in the late 70s, everything got better except that he always breathed through his mouth. And at night, after a month or so on the sleep system from Nikken, he woke up with his mouth closed. So he started being quiet at night, which was great for me, but for him, he was just so excited. And so it just affected our whole family. My son, his feet were hurting because he had a part-time job at one of the fast food places when he was 16. And all of a sudden he said, "Mom, my feet don't hurt." And I said, "I didn't know they were." And he said, "Well, I didn't know there was anything you could do about it because I'm on concrete for 10 hours on a Saturday." And but it stopped hurting when he had the insoles. And my daughter, she used to kind of drag herself around on Saturdays. And after she was on the sleep system, she said, "Mom, I'm going to the mall. I'll see you later." You know, she was all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So I realized that if this could make us feel better when we didn't have any complaints, then it'll affect everybody. And my dad was a doctor, and he said, "First, trust nature." And I love that about Nikken. It is such a find. It is such a promise. So thank you for letting me share.
Oh, it's wonderful to hear your stories. And I forgot, your father and my father were both doctors, and probably both somewhat skeptical initially, but I know these products helped my father dramatically with issues he had. So it's great to hear that. And for all those listening for the first time, just know these products work. We would not do this business if these products weren't outstanding. And we are the leader in the world in magnetic field technologies. So thank you, Randy. And I'm going to pass it back over to Dave now to tell us more, Dave, about the business side of this.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you, Randy. That was great. Now we will continue on and we'll talk about the next aspect of what this is about, which creates an opportunity. And, you know, back in 1975, when Isamu Masuda started, he realized that this technology needed to be talked about, and not many people knew about it. So word of mouth or direct marketing type activity was needed. And so he took on the idea of networking and the direct sales industry. Now, a lot of people don't quite understand this industry completely, but I put on this slide just a kind of an idea of some comparisons so we can really validate the size and the power of network marketing. I'm sure we've all heard of the NFL, the music industry, video gaming, movies, natural foods, and those are substantial industries, but in comparison, network marketing is absolutely huge. Now, growing consumer awareness towards health and wellness across the world, propelling the demand for health and wellness products, is increasing. Increasing urban population coupled with rising disposable income levels, resulting in changing lifestyle and the purchasing power of the consumers, respectively, contributed to the health and wellness products market growth. 92% of respondents reported that a positive recommendation from a friend, a family member, or someone they trust is the biggest influence on whether they buy a product or service. That's absolutely huge. And the trend toward word of mouth has been accelerating. According to Nielsen, the number of consumers who trust purchase recommendations from friends and family and online consumer opinions has grown rapidly since 2009. So this style and method is probably the best, especially for our technologies. Now, earnings and opportunities. So as a benefit of this opportunity, and you can imagine what those benefits are. You can earn retail profits, which are paid weekly. There are cash bonuses that can be earned on production. You can earn rewards points, like the airlines, and using your credit card. You can earn a monthly lifestyle bonus. This is fabulous because it can help pay for a car or a mortgage payment. You can earn team overrides, develop a group of people, and you can earn overrides on helping them do well. You can earn incentive trips. Right now, there's one to Italy next year, which is a fabulous trip, and there are cruises that you can earn. And if you really want to get serious about this, and we're going to learn about this a little bit more with another guest we have, you can earn leadership bonuses, and this can accelerate somebody into the 30, 40, 50, 60,000 a month income levels. And of course, it's to enjoy a balanced lifestyle where there's a combination of, you want to live your life, you want to help other people, you want to, do the right things. And I can tell you for the last 28 years, I've lived an incredibly balanced lifestyle by being involved with Nikken. You can definitely create your own future. There are no ceilings here. And you can help others do the same. And you can really help make a difference in society. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to introduce you to another wonderful guest. And this gentleman was really a part of pioneering this in this country. And I'm going to unmute you, Dave, right now. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Dave Johnson. Are you there, Dave?
I unmuted me and then you muted me, but here I am.
Well, thanks, Dave. Thanks for being on here. And would you share your story for in a few minutes?
Oh, it's a pleasure. And I just got to say, you guys, you've sponsored me all over again. I am sold. This is so exciting. And, all of these things that we're talking about, if you're thinking at all, you don't have to go far to connect the dots and say, I get it. In a very effective way, what we're offering at this very moment is like an IPO. And you have inside information. All of the trends that we're talking about, it's better than it's ever been. Health is the biggie, and it is broken. But if you talk to the health industry, it's not. It's a very, very good business, and they're all making lots of money. And the problem is the consumer of that. Healthy people don't make them any money. And what we want to do is fix that. And so these trends, wellness versus sick care, it really is the biggie. And I think about just this opportunity of doing this as a career. And there's a lot of choices. We live in a wonderful moment right now where there's so many new positions being created that weren't around just a few years ago. Lots of opportunity, but if you're really thinking about what would be the best thing I could do with my time, what would be the best job, and how would you even measure that? And just in simple terms, the way I like to think of it is, one of my favorite things would be just to wake up in the morning and be excited about going to work. And this is something important because 80% of the population really don't like their work. So just imagine being able to wake up and be excited about doing something. I think another important thing is a purpose of a business, of course, is to make money. But the purpose of the Nikken business is to make money by doing good, a whole lot of good by making a whole lot of money. And like a lot of you folks that are participating on this site, we've been privileged and honored to make millions, literally, a lot more than I thought that I'd be making. Wonderfully good, because if you look at income as a certificate of just a measurement of doing good, of service rendered, if you will, kind of a report card of how you're doing. Nikken, you can score really high as far as not just making income, but magnifying your power to do good. And I think that's what all of us are looking for in our work, is not just income and fun, but purpose. And boy, network marketing, being a part of a network. If you can join a club, be part of just an elite team of people, creating a culture and literally changing the world. And what's really powerful is, as Nikken all of these years has proven itself with amazing products that I believe in all my heart that if you kind of look at this thought, that what if everyone were using Nikken? What would happen in the world? And if you apply that test to almost any other product or company, really not a big difference. But if all of us that have had any experience with Nikken, we just shared this with some new friends that stayed with us. We've sponsored them to come and do a church fireside, and they spoke and they stayed at our house, and they're quite a bit younger than us, and he's got a really messed up back, and she's got some problems that really are debilitating, and just sleeping on our bed and drinking our water, all of those kind of things, and sent them home with a car seat. I just got an email just how good they're feeling, and you know, it's fun. It's fun to do that, and this happens again and again and again. And if you think about this, just take this and scale it on an individual. It consistently changes people's lives. All we got to do is multiply that. And what's really exciting is at this moment we have this legacy company that's over 40 years old, but just barely 2 months into a whole new campaign where they've changed everything. We're in Nikken 2.0, where we have all of these products and basically a franchise model for 99 bucks with a system, a proven recipe that it's even better than Ray Kroc. If you join Ray Kroc and his McDonald's thing, wow. Have you ever heard of anybody failing that's signed up for that? You know, success is a certainty. If you go to Hamburger U and take his class and follow his recipe, success is a certainty. Well, for $99, you can do a lot more good and no risk. You know, imagine you think, wow, a business of my own with zero risk. This is actually safer than being an employee. That's what I love about this. This is no downside, because every day you're not putting yourself into some big exposure of putting money on the line. Basically, the only risk is somebody might say, no, thank you. And that's all it is. And then just turning this into a daily process. It's amazing, and unsurpassed products that everybody needs and nobody has them yet, and an opportunity that is just fun, working with good people, making a difference, and wow, the opportunity is yours if you want to seize it, and we'd love to have you on the team.
Well, thank you, Dave. Wow. Are you excited or what?
Oh, well, it's changed my whole life, and a lot of people that are moving into becoming seniors, rather than retiring and going out to pasture, which I'll say is probably one of the most catastrophic things that you can do for your health. Be
Yes,
actively engaged in a good cause. That's one of the most anti-aging products we have, is the opportunity. Also, wealthy people live longer than broke people. So that's a good thing. But having something to do every morning is wonderful medicine. And with this new Nikken, I've just started my encore career, and I invite people to join us in this adventure where we're just getting started.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. I really appreciate it. And actually, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go on to how do you get started? And the answer to this is really simple. You register with Nikken, takes about 5 minutes, and then you get your packs. And I'm going to explain what those are shortly. Then you sit down with your sponsor and set the goal you want for your next 12 months, create a plan of action of what you want to do, create your list of people you want to share this product and technology with, set up your calendar, meet your supporting cast, those people that are here to help you build your business. You get a web page with Nikken, so you can set up so that you can promote to other people. And then you come up with your launch strategy, and we have plenty of those to help you get going. Now, here's the water pack. And with what the company's done is really fabulous. We've created 3 business type packs, that one with dealing with water, one dealing with energy, and one dealing with the sleep products. Now, in the water pack, you get to sample 3 products. The PiMag waterfall, which you can see featured here. You get the filter that goes along with that, the PiMag sport bottle to use to move around when you're out and about. And then you've got the MicroJet wall mount shower head. Now, the water pack comes with also the handheld MicroJet as well, but I'm just showing you the wall mount and, of course, all the filters. So this gives you a true experience of all the water products that are available and at a discounted price because it's packaged in one thing. All right, now we go into the energy products pack. And again, this is the same idea. The energy products are used for a number of different things to help with discomfort, to help with recovery for athletes, to maybe just improve the energy on your day-to-day basis, or maybe you got a bad back or a bad knee. And so there's a variety of Nikken energy products that are packaged together in the energy pack, and they're listed here. And then we go into the sleep pack. And the sleep pack consists of the mattress topper, which goes over your existing mattress, the pillow, the pillowcase cover, and the comforters. Now, our comforters come in two sizes or weights. The one is the heavier weight, which would be more for a colder climate, and then we have the Dream Light comforter. And these sleep packs come in either size, either in twin, queen, or king. Now, again, this is a great way to get into that cocoon and that get your energy back and deflect all this other energy that Julie told us all about in when she was talking about the technology of these products. So the sleep packs are the water, the energy, and the sleep are the 3 packs. And then on top of that, what would be recommended would be to get your nutritionals and your skincare. Now you are ready to go. Now you're ready to get into your business. So let's talk about training and support. Now, this is very important and a top priority for all of us because success is learned behavior. So you learn from your sponsor. You can learn from many mentors in this business that have been extremely successful. We have business and product webinars on every week, conference calls. The company is there with full support, customer service, probably the best logistics I've ever seen. You get a personal web page. You've got your internet back office to track your performance and those in your team, training programs, personal growth by the company, Humans Being More, local events, and national events. So your journey is about to begin. Change your life and make a difference. And I found this very interesting, and playing in the marketplace in Wall Street, I know that Warren Buffett is a big fan of network marketing. And the reason is because he knows that it works, and he's done extremely well with that, and we like what he likes. So Nikken is less than 1% of the global wellness industry market. This market is huge. 3.7 trillion is the estimated value for 2018. Now, you can get a piece of this and change your life forever. Now, I started 28 years ago and this idea was just an idea. We were talking about the new industry, the wellness industry. Well, it's here now, and it's here better than ever. I mean, this is the right time, and this is the right place. So get together with the person that invited you to join this particular presentation and find out all the information you need to know and start your journey today. You'll be glad you did. Now, we meet here every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will post this meeting on the webpage, daverolfe.com, and also on Facebook. So right now we're going to stop the meeting officially, stop the presentation, and open it up for Q&A.